Hello guys, welcome back to my kitchen. This is a marathon today. I previously did the tofu and I am going to show you how to make a homemade flatbread, okay? So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. A lot of your friends need to know how to make all these delicious meals. Don't keep it to yourself. Share, 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 share. So today I am going to show you how to make a sweet potato flatbread. Okay? So remember, you can use squash, you can use the yams, which we Canadian call the yams, Canadian yams. You can use the Jamaican sweet potato, any type of sweet potatoes, not the white potatoes, okay? And you can make a healthy flatbread. You can control your sodium amounts. You can control your fats. You can control all the different additives and preservatives, right? Because when you buy the other stuff at the store, and when you see a slew of ingredients, why not spend an extra half an hour out of your day and prepare something a little bit healthy? I know everybody, it's busy because we have our work, we have our family, but we still have to create a work-life balance, right? So today I'm going to show you how to make the flatbread. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so I am back. So first off, you gotta wash your hands, right? Clean hands. All right, so once we have our clean hands, because you're making this for your family, you know, just make sure your hands are clean, your nails are clean, and go right in, right? If you prefer to use other gadgets to smash your potatoes, your sweet potatoes, please go right ahead, all right? But I am going to use my hands. So again, what you will need. First, you will need your sweet potatoes. So I'm using, this one is from, I think it's from Peru. The store didn't have the yellow Canadian yams, so I just have to go with this one. And then you're going to need some flour. I am using a special type of flour. It's called Red Fife, R-E-D-F-I-F-E, Red Fife flour, or you can use some unbleached flour, okay? You're going to need your rolling pin, okay? You're going to use your salt, and I like to add a little bit of onion powder, my favorite, to your dough. You're going to need, a must-have, your tawa. I got this from an Indian store, but for you to make your flatbread, you can use a flat skillet or whatever, but I use a tawa, okay? And then you're going to need an area surface to do your rolling. So I have this heavy ceramic thing that I use when I'm rolling my dough. And I will put some parchment paper over it. That's just how I do it, all right? So that's it. So let's begin the process. So you're going to smash your sweet potatoes, okay? And I am going to use a fork. This time, as I had told you that I use my hands, but you can use a fork. It's not a lot, so you can just use a fork to smash your sweet potato. And guys, this is so healthy, so healthy. So once you do that, you are going to add in a little bit of pinch of salt, just a pinch, okay? You're going to add in a little bit of the onion powder, and then you're going to stir. So you don't need any baking powder. You don't need any baking soda, okay? It's just a flatbread. And it's very, very healthy for you because you are controlling your ingredients. Now I am going to add the flour. You know, growing up in Jamaica, I left Jamaica as a teenager, came to Canada, and everything that I saw my great-grandmother does, there was no measuring spoons. It's just a dash of that, a splash of this, a pinch of that, right? So there's no measurement here, right? So I apologize for that. So, but I can create the recipe with the measurements and so forth, so you can be able to have an end product that tastes good, all right? But I'm just throwing stuff in, right? So once you put your flour in, you're gonna mix it until you form a dough. So the water that you steam your sweet potato in, you can use some of that water to mix into this so that it has a better consistency, right? Because just the flour and the sweet potato won't create your dough. You have to add some liquids to it. So I am going to add some of the leftover water from steaming the sweet potatoes, okay? So I will be right back to show you what that looks like after I've combined everything, and then, you know, we're gonna ready to roll, okay? Be back. Hello guys, now that our dough is completely formed, right? Beautiful. So this probably can make about 6 flatbreads, right? So I'm just going to make one and show you how it is done, and then I'm going to plate it and add the tofu at the side and show you, okay? So you can, once your dough is done, you can just let it sit for a bit and just let it rest, right? I am not a baker, and I don't know the lingos about doughs, but you can just let it rest. So I am going to take off a little piece, just like when you're making your boiled dumpling, right? And you are going to roll it just like this, okay? Roll it, right? Just like that. You can add a little bit of flour on the spot that you're going to roll it on, right? Remember I showed you the parchment paper and the other ceramic thing that I'm going to roll it on. So this is how I made it, all right? This is how I make it, right? And my husband really enjoyed these, right? So there we go. So you're gonna put it on the surface, that. Then you're going to take your rolling pin and you're going to, probably can flour it as well. And then you're just gonna roll, right? I don't think the camera is doing any justice right here, but hopefully I'll be able to get one of those fancy camera that as you turn, it will follow you. But right now, I am doing all the turning. I am doing all the turning, right? So, you can see it's coming. It's looking great. Yeah, guys, you can do so much. And you can cut down on your grocery bill by making stuff. I know, yeah, I know. Time. I'm telling you. Time, I know what that is. As a mother, raised 4 boys, let me tell you about time, okay? 4 boys, now they are grown, 34 years old, 31, 29, and 26. No, 27th. See? Don't even remember the age. But anyways, yeah, so I know about the time thing. I definitely know. But listen, remember, it's a journey. And you can always start. You know, if you have little ones, get them in the kitchen. Put the stool up. Let them, give them, you know, a little rolling pin like this and let them just roll. All you have to do is just role model for them and then they'll be able to get it. So the flatbread doesn't have to be a perfect pita shape, okay? Because this is home cooking. This is not going to be on the cooking channel, okay? So we're not in a competition. This is your home cooking, right? And you know the ingredients that's in it. And it just tastes amazing. So now that this is done, okay, it's ready for the tawa. So I am going to heat up my tawa, or if you do have a skillet, please go ahead and do so. Use that. Use what you have, okay? Use what you have. So I am going to get the tawa ready, and then we will proceed to making our flatbread. All right, be back. Hello guys, I am back. So my skillet is now nice and hot, and we're going to take the flatbread, right? You can also do it like this to stretch it a little bit, right? And then you're just going to drop it on the skillet. Remember, it doesn't have to be a perfect shape, okay? It doesn't have to be. As long as you know the ingredients, and it's very healthy for you. Shape, round shape, doesn't matter. If you prefer the shape to be nice and round, so it comes out like a perfect pita, you can use a round bowl and shape it out if you want it to be like that. But for me, I'm okay with the odd shape, okay? So here you go. I'll take it to the stove. Alrighty. Here is the hot tawa. Right in there. Okay, so you have to watch it. You can't walk away from this. You have to watch it. And I am hoping that I will see the magic happening. When it pops up, you know, yeah, you got it going on. If it doesn't poof up in the pot, you're a rookie at making flatbread, or roti, or chapati, or parantha. I hope I'm paratha. I think that's the name of it. I know the South Asian culture, they make a lot of roti, and I learned how to make it from one of my clients. So I'm just going to wait and see, and you know, if you are very, very hands-on in the kitchen, don't be afraid to like twirl it around, right? But caution, you can get burned, so you got to know what you're doing, okay? So I think I'm going to flip it over, and please do not try this in your kitchen. I am an expert, so please use a utensil to flip your stuff over. I am going to use my hand. Please do not try this at home. I'm giving you the disclaimer. This is me. Okay. So I like mine very crispy. So if you notice, it's not burnt. It's just a little crispy. So can you see the magic happening? I thought I saw it poofing up a while ago. Oop, there it is. There it is. Oh, just slide. So always monitor the temperature of your stove. Always monitor the temperature of your stove so that you don't burn it, okay? See? Just coming along. Just have to keep turning. I like mine crispy like this, but you can do yours however your preference, okay? Okay, guys, so it's coming along, it's coming along. Remember, don't try this at home. Please use a spatula, a wooden spatula, to turn your thing over, but this is how it's done. That's the old-fashioned way, okay? So you can keep turning it over. You can adjust the heat, and let's see if it will rise. There it is. Ha ha ha! Did you guys see that? It's poofing up. Look at that. It's poofing up. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that it's poofing? That's how you know you've mastered the art of making flatbread. See? Let's see if it will poof up again. Let's turn the heat just a little bit more. Turn it over. There it is, there it is, there it is. That's the poofing is happening. Let's turn it back over again. You can adjust your heat a little bit. I just want the entire thing to just poofed up and look like a ball. That's what I want to see. Remember, please do not mimic what I'm doing by using my hand on the flat stove. You have to be an expert. Okay, and I think she is done. Remember, it's not burnt. That's how I like mine to be very crispy. So I'm turning off my stove, and the flatbread is complete, and I will be plating it now. There you go, guys. Now look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? You know what's in there, right? Just a few ingredients. It's healthy. All you need right now is a few slices of avocado, and you'll be set. You'll have a very, very healthy and nutritious meal. So this is scrambled tofu. You can have this either for lunch or for breakfast. And you have your sweet potatoes, flatbread, all homemade. Bon appetit, and I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, you can put a message in the comment section if you would like the recipe, and I will post that. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope that you are inspired. Okay, because again, it's a journey. Until next time, blessings, my friends, blessings.